everybody, it's Rebecca here, and today we're going to talk about the cool new, it seems cool, thing that CMS just came out with, and that is a national provider directory, or at least they're proposing. So I've kind of pitched this to you a week or so ago, and you kind of went a little bit ballistic on it in a good way, that they're going in the right direction, but there's a lot of underlying potential holes that could cause a lot of problems for agents and customers.
You know, I have been on a rant about this for like 15 years, and I just had a client. So I just came from an appointment with a client. And it's embarrassing to explain how you're locked in for a year, but your drugs aren't locked in. The tiers can change, the formulary can change, and the doctor networks can change. And it's embarrassing. This is a stupid system. So
you heard that first time ever. It's
yeah,
been
really.
said.
So when I saw that CMS proposed a national network, I thought, okay, baby steps.
Babies?
And it's just a proposal. That's the first step on getting there. And then it's gonna, somebody somewhere, somebody has to be smart enough to say, oh, yeah, you're right. That was an oversight. We need to do something about that. They're working on solutions where there's no problem.
Right.
Without naming it. How about a solution for a very obvious problem? And that is that these doctor networks, they're all different calendar year, or the contracts could be any time. We have no way to see that. Talk about transparency in healthcare. It'd be nice before I signed up with you to see not only are my doctors in it now,
right,
but their contract doesn't expire in February.
And
right?
And for that to happen to the most vulnerable population, our seniors.
Right. Like I said, my client's 90.
Yeah,
she's got some health issues. And I'm trying to explain to her that, yeah, your drug is covered. But like last year, they stopped
today.
Yeah, they stopped covering it. And she's like, how do I know if I switch? Because I'm switching her to another company. How do you know they won't? I said, no way to know. They could switch it too. They could raise the tier, or they could stop covering it.
So why do you think,
Go back to the proposal.
From reading about,
I'm ranting.
we gotta
stay focused.
The national network. Who's that going to save money?
So according to AHIP, it's going to save billions of dollars for doctors,
to the tune of roughly $2.76
billion for doctors, which is good. Any money saved with all this redundant work is good for the whole ecosystem.
Yeah.
But is it going to put money in clients' pockets? No.
No.
But like I said, I'll take any step on the journey to getting a calendar year lock-in network. And
that's the big picture.
All of you agents out there, you all have contacts. A lot of you will have contacts in the Senate, in the House, in your state. We just need to get this part of the discussion. This is a problem.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about it. So yeah, sure. AHIP wants to save the doctors some money. Cool.
Right.
But what we need to do is start the conversation about helping the end user, the Medicare beneficiary.
Yeah, that would just be.
We just
Right,
accept
we
the
accept
status
it,
quo.
move on.
Yeah, it sucks. It's bad. I explained it to you, but we're not fighting that battle.
Is NAHU doing anything right now? Do you know of?
You know, I bless NAHU. I love them. But they have a small staff, and they can't use up their political clout on everything. They can't get in every dogfight, and they are very realistic. Having years, they know where they can move the dial on things, and that they can't fight every fight. But we can get this, our senators and our Congress people to get involved. Now we're in a weird time because we got to wait till after the midterms and see who wins and then go push. And then we'll have 2 years to get some push before the nationals. But the cool thing about this is that CMS said, hey, let's get started.
We noticed something, they're done. Yeah.
And for you as an agent, especially a lot of new agents watch our show, there's so much to memorize. A lot of them aren't aware that when you go through and say, see, I looked, all your doctors are in. That you don't go to the next step and said, but then it might not be in February.
It's just insane.
And then people complain about their agent. They're like, and Sylvia Gordon told me that all my doctors were in the plan.
Right.
So I always caveat this by saying, I have no control over it. I have no way to find out. And I used to try back when I was younger.
When you had
I would call the doctors, because if you have to act and try to ask when the contract renews, because you get blindsided so many times. When that thing with Parkview in Fort Wayne hit,
Oh yeah.
oh my God, the world was ending because of the network. And I said, look, they're going to negotiate. They're going to agree. They're going to be a network.
And they sent out letters. They sent out all the letters to the consumer that this is a possibility.
And then everybody wanted to switch.
And then they sign at the very end.
At midnight on the last night. So if you're a new agent, you don't know that apocalyptic network thing happens. And it happens every year somewhere. So we work nationally. So we're like, oh, we got a problem in Seattle. Or right now we got a problem in Mobile, whatever. But if you've never had it in your state, you might be completely unaware how bad it stinks. I said that nicely.
You did.
Yeah. So if you're a new agent, talk to other agents to get more details of what we're talking about. And you have to be able to position yourself how to explain this to your clients. Because even if it has never happened in your state, it could happen tomorrow. The contract could expire October 31st. And then boom, all the letters are going out saying we might not be in your network.
And that's just it. The letters are we might not. This might happen. And it causes a lot of stressful situations for the consumer and the agent.
And movement. A lot of people like, get me out of this plan. I can't be in a plan that my doctors might not be in January 1st. Move me now. Yeah.
And then they don't do it.
So hope you're having a great AEP.
I also hope that you're having a great AEP.
Talk to you next
Good
week.
selling.